Me too. If you've been on Facebook recently, you've seen those words a lot probably. There's a campaign on Facebook right now for every person, not just every woman, every person who has been either sexually abused or molested or harassed, to write those two words. Me too. Me too. At 14 years old, I had a guy think he could take some liberties with me and grab me in places that a 14-year-old should never be grabbed. At 15, I was working at a museum, and a friend of a friend pushed me up against the wall and tried to grab my breasts. And when I pushed him away, he called me several names and he slapped me. At 19, I was in college. Actually, it was 18. At 18, I was in college, and my roommate walked in because she had forgotten something and found another friend of a friend's on top of me unbuttoning my shirt. I didn't realize what was happening because he had drugged me. Pretty much my entire relationship with my ex was a series of unwanted sexual attention and things like that. I'm here to say me too. And it's hard to say those two words. No woman should have to say those words. No person should have to say those words. But unfortunately, it seems to be a family history. I found out that it also happened to my mother. It happened to me. And it happened to my daughter. No one should have to live with that. No one has the right to your body. No one has the right to make you feel less than a human being if you consciously and willingly say, this is my body and you do not have any right or permission to any part of it. I can't tell you how many times I would hear, this is mine, when I was being places. So me too. If you too have gone through this, please share your story. I think it's important. I'm sharing my story because I think it's important. It's the unspoken truths and secrets and things that keep perpetuating this. And I think if we all just said, me too, then we wouldn't have to raise another generation of people going through this. We all need to stand up and say it. It needs to stop. If this has happened to you, I am so sorry. It should never happen to anyone. You are worthy. You are loved. You are beautiful. And I am so sorry someone made you feel less than that. I can't wait until we can say, I was the last one. I can't wait until I can see on Facebook less than 100 responses of me too to just my post, let alone every other female that I have contact with writing me too. That's all I've got today. Just 2 words. Me too.